Yes, finally finished it. The first time ever, I finally finished my uh childhood show, Static Shot. So this is my review for the Static Shot show. Now, um, to people that have not seen this show, I highly recommend you actually watch the Static Shock show. It's still an incredible show. I still appreciate this show as much as I did when I was younger and everything, watching it when it was coming on WB. When I was a kid, every weekend I was looking forward to every new episode, and it still lives up to it. The intro, everything, his origin story when it comes to his powers, all that good stuff. Like it's just such an incredible and amazing show. It like the quality in it is just so timeless. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely one of those shows you can always go back and like rewatch. Kind of like how some of the cartoons that we got for like the MCU, like prime example, like X-Men 97. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that, where you can just go back and you can just, watch it countless times and everything and never not even get bored with an episode because all the episodes are very incredible, you know what I'm saying? And the way they did the crossover with the DC universe, I think they did a magnificent job with it, which are some of my favorite episodes, you know what I'm saying? To see, Batman and a few of the other Justice League characters to cross over with Static Shot is just so incredible. You know what I'm saying? It's so incredible. You know what I'm saying? But to people that have not seen it, definitely check it out though. Like I said, I'm gonna try not to get into like any spoilers or anything, probably just until like later on in the video. So if you happen to be watching this video, definitely click off of it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to get spoiled about any of the episodes and stuff like that and everything. But a couple of things I actually want to just dive into. Like I said, Static Shock is one of those. He's a black, superhero and everything with electro powers and stuff like that. Now his friend on the other hand, he happens to not like have any like superpowers until like it gets down the long run. Of course, when once you happen to watch the show and everything. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just so super cool to see these episodes and everything. Now I will say some of like my like favorite episodes is like I mentioned, is when they happen to have like when it's really attached with the DC universe. You know what I'm saying? So those was like, some of my definitely my favorites. And then a couple of the other episodes that was kind of like, personal, when it, came to like his family and stuff like that and everything. Definitely I will admit, going towards like the last two episodes of the final season, which is the fourth season, of course, Static Shock is definitely I would have to like highly recommend that as like one of like my top, yeah, my top one, like my top three as far as like the favorite episode wise, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, all the episodes in there is just incredible, man. They just so fun to watch, yo. You know what I'm saying? And I just cannot wait to see what James Gunn is actually gonna do when he happened to do Static Shock in live action and everything, just to see is he gonna take that same formula from like the cartoon, and then mix it in with the movie, but of course where he happens to add his own little spin to it and everything, with it being a live action film and with it, being a first Static Shock live action movie with it as well. You know what I'm saying? With it, of course being a part of the DCU. So you know what I'm saying? So I'm curious. You know what I'm saying? I'm very curious because, like I said, Static Shock is one of my all-time favorite characters of DC. Now, I'm not really a big DC person when it comes to like, just like the characters in the universe personally. And a lot of people already know that happen to like follow my channel of Iconic Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Because I mentioned all the time in like plenty of videos how my favorite characters of DC is the Green Arrow, of course, and Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? And then of course Starfire as well too. I absolutely love Starfire. I think she's an incredible character that just that's a part of the Teen Titans group and everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, the Static Shock though, like definitely give it a watch if you guys haven't checked it out. I definitely would give it like 100 out of 10. If I could give it even more than that, probably would, because yeah, Static Shock is definitely one of those classic kind of cartoons that you can always just go back and watch and just appreciate, you know, just some of the nostalgia battles, you know, when he happens to you know, face up against certain superheroes. Well, they call them bang babies in there, but to me, I consider them as, you know, like villains and stuff like that that he happened to face up against and everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I mentioned, guys, I didn't want to give too much away, but just few little things to just throw out there as far as like how I actually feel about the show and what makes it so incredible and everything. But definitely give it a look and let me know to some of the people that happen to see the show, let me know what you guys actually think about it in the comment section down below. What were some of your favorite episodes? Do you like Static Shock and everything? What is it that you actually think that James Gunn is going to do with the live action Static Shock when he happened to make the movie or whatnot? As far as like casting wise, as far as like origin story wise, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just let me know because I'm love to hear you guys' thoughts and everything. And yeah, like I say, definitely tune into that show because it is free on Tubi if you happen to want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how long it's gonna last on there, but it's highly, you know, recommend to actually watch and everything if you have not seen the show or whatnot. I am going to get the other two seasons just to have the physical copy of it because I do have season 1 and season 2. I just got to get season 3 and season 4, you know, on DVD and everything, so I can have a physical copy. In case in point, if they happen to, you know, like remove Static Shock off of Tubi, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be like prepared and everything, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a show that I really just like to want to keep close to heart. You know, I like with a lot of other superhero like shows and movies and stuff that, you know, I really appreciate. But yeah, let me know what you guys actually think about it in the comment section down below. And yeah, just tune in for more videos because I'm always uploading new videos here at Iconic Entertainment. And I'll see you guys soon. I'm out.